People think all education abroad is very expensive. It is not so. If you want to pursue your dreams, you have to move out of your comfort zone. I feel Jaden is an angel in disguise.
Ma'am, could you introduce yourself? Where are you from? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Dr. Yasmin Sheikh. I'm a professor at St. Xavier's College and I'm heading the Department of Commerce. I'm from MAPSA.
Hello, I'm Zara Sheikh. I'm from MAPSA and I've studied in Stellar Academy and I'm going to do MBBS right now.
Could you tell me what inspired you to become a doctor?
Mostly in the 7th, I was more inclined towards biology. So I was interested in that field. But then later on, after I was like, I'm good with kids. And then I was like, okay, then I can be a pediatrician. So slowly, my interest went in that path. And my cousins were in the medical field and I got inspiration from them and just felt that it was the right path for me.
Could you tell me what are your thoughts about her becoming a doctor?
Well, I always wanted my Zara to do things or pursue a career which she wanted. So when she expressed her desire to do medicine, I was very proud of it. The only thing is she wanted to go abroad. That was her first priority. So when she said that, I was taken aback. I was trying to convince her to be in India, but then she was adamant about going abroad. So then we said, okay, we have to let her fly, and that was the reason we agreed.
So ma'am, since Zara herself showed her interest to go abroad, but what are your thoughts on, in India per se?
With regard to India, I was open to her getting admissions here. I was willing to send her out of Goa also. Irrespective whatever it is, our education system in India is really good. So being from an academic background, I definitely don't doubt the education system. But yes, sending her abroad, she would be able to avail the best infrastructure facilities. So that was one factor. And the other thing is, it's more economical than MBBS in the private sector in India. That's another reason I would want to send her abroad.
Absolutely, ma'am. And so, ma'am, also coming to you now, what about the misconceptions do you think a lot of parents have when it comes to sending their child abroad or MBBS abroad?
Basically, as I said, I'm from an academic field. So for me, I understand that if you want to pursue your dreams, you have to move out of your comfort zone. This is what I've been telling my students. So if you want to achieve your goal, she has to be a little uncomfortable. So including us, it is sacrifice for us to send her away, and including for her also. So I think we were mentally prepared right from the beginning to be willing to allow our children to fly. Both my kids, I'm willing to allow them to fly, and they have to be moving out of their comfort zone.
Are you giving her any training right now? Is she doing any chores?
Preparation is she's lazing around these days. She's trying to do as much because she knows 6 years ahead she has to be working hard. So I'm allowing her, and the last 2-3 years she's been really studying. So this 6 months she's been laid back, and I'm allowing her that, and hoping that the next 6 years will be really, working hard and sleepless nights. I know medical students how they work. So it's fine. I have not been training her. She is God gifted. She's well trained, well groomed by default, by the grace of Almighty.
That is awesome to hear. But what about you, Zara? How are you preparing right now?
I don't know if it's a shock, but yesterday I was Googling how to do laundry. So yeah, if I have any problem, I can just call my mom or just use YouTube, like how to do something. It's fine.
Definitely. And I'm sure you'll find friends also. So you all will be doing everything first time, learning from each other.
But
right?
we need to learn also. So it's a good step.
So could you tell me, ma'am, what are your thoughts about, a lot of students are struggling to get into MBBS, right? And they don't know that MBBS abroad exists. So they end up taking a drop. So what are your opinions about students taking a drop?
Firstly, medicine by itself is 6 years. When you take a drop, you're only increasing the length of your academic process. So I'm totally against a student taking a drop. And I feel that a capable student has very limited opportunities, because we are stuck with NEET scores. So maybe someone who scored well may not be a good doctor, and a person who scored less may be a good doctor. Because finally, I personally believe that it is not your marks that determine whether you'll make a good doctor or not. It is your passion. So if someone is passionate, they should be allowed. Of course, the minimum score that is required is essential, but this is my thing.
Absolutely, ma'am. And I truly agree too, because the NEET exam itself is designed such a way on that day you have to be like, it's like a knockout game. You have to just be 1% better than the other one and you get the seat. So how did you come to know about Travco and
Okay.
about this opportunity,
Yeah.
and how did you make the decision?
Frankly speaking, being in the academic background, I'm quite aware of institutions and I have been doing my research about studies abroad for Zara. So the moment she had expressed a desire, I had already started doing my research and I looked at different countries where options were available. And coincidentally, one of my friend had mentioned that his child is studying in Georgia. So that's how I started looking up that institution. When Zara came to answer her NEET exam, that's when Travco brochure was handed over, and probably I felt that this is the hand of God. And we said, okay, we have someone in Goa, I don't have to go all the way to Mumbai. So that's the reason why we thought, let us exploit this opportunity when we have an agency so close to our home. And that's when we met up with Jaden. We fixed an appointment, we met up, and we found this to be a very good pathway to pursue Zara's dream.
So Zara, just coming to you now, are there any insecurities or anything that had to overcome in terms of sending your daughter abroad?
I think Travco has definitely helped me, and because it's Travco, I think I'm a little relaxed because I know that Jaden is just a call away. So that's another reason I'm a little relaxed that the agency is here itself. But otherwise, about sending my daughter abroad, I think I was mentally prepared right from the beginning because I knew that she had told me very clearly that she wants to go abroad. So I was mentally prepared, or rather, we both were mentally prepared to send her. So that issue wasn't there. Yes, as a parent, we have our insecurities because it will be an emptiness when the daughter flies, and she is the the energy, and she is the fire of the house. So it'll be quite silent without her. But other than that, no, I think every child should pursue a dream and parents should allow them to pursue their dreams. We should not hold them back.
Why specifically Georgia and SEU?
As a parent, let me tell you that the moment she'd express a desire to do her medicine, I had done my research both for institutions in India and institutions outside, which country. So I went to a number of countries, I looked at the various options. So I have been doing research. I had heard about Russia, Georgia also. Coincidentally, since I had a friend of mine whose child was studying there and I got very good reviews there, then we said, okay, fine, let us try. And coincidentally, as we said, Travco happened to coincide, and we said, okay, fine, this looks like the way for us. And that's how we narrowed down on Georgia and then SEU.
And Georgia is also comparatively safer than other countries, so it felt like my mom her mind would be at rest if I'm in a safe country. And
Absolutely.
yeah, it's a beautiful country as well.
Yeah, and as a girl child also,
Yeah.
right? Do you have any friends that are going with you? How excited are you? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, actually, my friend from my previous school is going with me, and Travco has helped me be roommates with her, so I'll have a support system there, so that's good. She'll also be with me in the college, so it's fine.
So how has your experience been in Travco?
Frankly speaking, I feel Jaden is an angel in disguise. He made the entire process so smooth that I didn't have any difficulty. I mean, I'm trusting him so much in the sense that even payments, he's come all the way home, Mapsa, to collect all the documents. This is only my second trip to Margao, so I didn't have to make frequent travel, only frequent calls. But other than the entire process, the entire procedure has been very smooth. He even did the travel to Mumbai. That part also we didn't have to worry about. So I think it has been a smooth sail till now, and I pray and hope that even otherwise it will be smooth. I think hats off to Jaden and his team for the kind of support he has given to the parents who are planning to send their child abroad for study.
And straight from the first day we came to Margao, he was so good with the presentation, and we thought it was the right step. And all the employees, everyone, Jaden, just a call away, and if I just message them, they'll reply. They were always there for me, and it was good to have them.
Thank you so much. And lastly, one message for the other parents who are also, their children are aspiring doctors.
I think parents, firstly, whether a child wants to be a doctor or a CA or simply an artist, I think every parent should allow the child to pursue their dream. Now, coming to a profession like medicine, many are very passionate, but unfortunately, because they do not get a good score, they are taking up alternative careers in which they are not happy. I feel parents should try and understand that if a child has a dream, has a passion, they should support them. And I think people think all education abroad is very expensive. It is not so. It's a myth. If you try and identify the institution, probably or the right institution, you will be able to get institutions which are economical within your budget, and you will be able to pursue medicines. So I think parents should give a chance to their child.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now to the aspiring doctors, as a student now that you're flying to MBBS abroad, could you tell any message that you have?
Yeah, I just feel like for 11th and 12th, they should work hard, try their best in NEET. But if they don't get a good score, it's not the end of the world. I don't feel not a good score should be like you don't have to do MBBS, you can't do MBBS. No, that's your dream. Try to find other options. There are other options like Travco, who's helped me also get into MBBS. So I just feel you should achieve your dreams, try your best, work hard. That's it.
That's about it. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you so much, Zara.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Travco.
Travco.